All right, we turn down to high school football, week 3 of the season, and you know what that means? It is time yet again to vote for our 9 News Game of the Week.
Last week's polls surpassed 30,000 votes, and the football is only getting better, which is why Preps reporter Ashley Moore joins us now with our top 3 matchups. We can't wait.
Hey, listen, y'all said it. Over 30,000 votes last week, and it came down to the final 49. Not only that, but it was a game of the week for the ages. But for week 3, we want to go bigger and better. It is up to the fans, student sections, and people who just want to see some good ball to make it happen. You already know how it happens. Once all 3 teams are announced, voting is live until Thursday at 10 a.m. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Nominee number 1 is a quality 5A matchup, the Grandview Wolves versus the Ralston Valley Mustangs. Now, Ralston Valley got the best of Grandview last season, but it's a new year, new team, and the Wolves want to stay undefeated this weekend. Grandview comes into this matchup 2-0 with an average margin of victory by 30 points this season. Meanwhile, Ralston Valley started the season with a huge win over Mountain Vista, but then had to face Cherry Creek in week 2. And for 90% of teams, that's an L. But can they bounce back for week 2? We'll see. Then it's a rivalry that's been in existence since 1966, the I-25 Bowl, the Thornton Trojans taking on the North Glen Norsemen. Now, this was our 9 News Game of the Week last season, with North Glen stomping Thornton 52-14. But the Norsemen will be without some of those playmakers that made it happen, like athlete Brian Dykstra. But doesn't matter, because get this, in the last 14 times these two have squared off, Thornton has lost 13 out of those 14 games. But like I said last week, in a rivalry game, the history doesn't matter. It's all about the energy under those Friday night lights. And if this game wins, I'm sure it'll be electric. And last but not least, it's a matchup you should know by now. Well, you should know and love unless you're a Strasburg fan. It's Strasburg at Lyman. Now, before the 2021 season, these 2 teams were giving LeBron James versus the Golden State Warriors. For 3 straight years, the 1A state championship was decided between these 2, with Lyman winning all 3 consecutively. Well, what better measuring stick for Strasburg this season than to play a tough Lyman team who has won 4 out of the last 5 1A state titles, a game I'm sure they have circled on their calendars. Well, here they are, Strasburg versus Lyman, Grandview at Ralston Valley, and Thornton and North Glen. Voting is officially live now, and you can do so by heading over to our website at 9news.com/HSS.
Who doesn't like a good grudge match?
Listen, last week's going to be hard to beat.
Yep.
You know, a game winner, fans rushing the field, an underdog story, but we'll see what week 3 has to offer.
Can't wait to see it. Thank you, Ashley.